Vast majority of states, in fact, do appear to be coming out of the recession. But according to Moody's.com, New Mexico is one of the few lagging behind. On tonight's special assignment, Tim Maestas reports why we're still stuck and when we might get unstuck.
When it comes to jobs and the ongoing recession,
weekly jobless claims dropped last week for the third time in 4 weeks.
The news is better in some parts of the country than others. The still struggling economy is showing signs of recovery in much of the U.S., but then there's New Mexico and 7 other states still stuck in the recession, according to a September financial report on the nation's economy.
We're still kind of lagging.
The chief economist for the state's Legislative Finance Committee says New Mexico's economic pattern has mirrored the nation as a whole, especially when it comes to jobs. But while the national job trend is now in positive territory, New Mexico is still in the negative.
That's an indication that this is a labor market that is struggling. It has not yet stopped losing jobs.
When you look at the latest job numbers for the 50 states, the news is not good. New Mexico ranks number 46 right now, losing 1 out of every 100 jobs from August of 2009 to August of 2010. 10,800 New Mexicans lost their jobs between the spring of 2009 and last spring. Even so, Clifford says there are signs of hope.
Interestingly, the leisure and hospitality sector is adding jobs again.
1,900 new jobs over the last year. The health industry is doing well, too, with 2,700 new jobs year to year. Those two fields are showing the most consistent growth right now, but it's a different story for every other major job sector in New Mexico. The state's construction industry had a 10.5% decrease, a loss of 5,066 jobs. Utilities and transportation lost 10% too, with a loss of 2,300 jobs.
I've heard we're losing a lot of independent trucking companies, for example.
Discouraging news overall, but Clifford says it appears we've bottomed out. The state is experiencing a 3 to 4% increase in revenue this year, largely because of increased gross receipt taxes. Clifford says that's a sign things are getting better. And if New Mexico continues to mirror the national trend, it's just a matter of time before the job field improves too.
It looks like we should return to positive growth within the next several months. I think 2011 is going to feel better than 2010.
Tim Maestas, KRQE News 13.
According to Moody's, continued drops in employment and dramatic dips in new home construction are keeping Albuquerque and Santa Fe stuck in recession. And that, in turn, is dragging down the rest of New Mexico. Las Cruces and Farmington, on the other hand, are considered now to be in recovery.